Okay, just a minute. Students have not yet joined. Okay, Utkarsh and Vikram, okay. Let me remind the students once. Okay, then we start off. I hope I am audible and I'm streaming fine. Am I streaming fine? Hi, Adid. Okay, I think we know each other. Fine. Okay, okay. चलो अब बताओ पहले, how is your preparation going on for the mains? Hello, Prateek. Okay. How is the preparation? Hello, Bharat. So we had the session last week at 4:30. For some, it was becoming hectic with a lot of preparation, so shifted to 6:30. We'll have it for an hour or something, and then we'll move on. Yes, Abhirup, I'm aware. I'm aware. So, did you have time to go back and revise from what we have discussed already? Hello, Trishul, Vikram, Kritika, Bharat. You have gone through that? So first two classes, we have spent more on understanding, okay, yeah, the process itself. And today's session, I'll be discussing about how to actually use it. Okay, you have learned the process largely. Now we'll talk about, hi Shiv, good evening. Now we'll talk about how to use that method. So before I enter that, I'll just give you a quick brief on whatever we have done till now. I always forget Abhirup. No, I know it's not Adid, what you have named, it's somebody else, but yes, naam mein bhul jata hu, you must excuse me for that. That's a bad habit. I hope I work on it and someday I don't forget at all. Chalo, theek hai. So what we have done is, we have discussed essays writing through 5 steps. I think all of us who attended will remember these 5 steps. The 5 steps includes, the first is the stage of thinking, where I said, spend some time on thinking about the essay. Then you move towards the architecture. Architecture is the design of the essay, is something on how to organize. Okay. ये दो step हो चुका है. And now I'm moving towards the third one, which is the actual build-up. Actual build-up. Okay. So today will be more of demonstration, and we'll spend next 2-3 sessions, okay, on this actual build-up. आपको concept समझ में आ गया? Okay. So just a quick note for all of you. Like I said, with this technique, I'm trying to assure you that you should be targeting 125, 130. If you have a language in right place, 135 is a very, very, I say, a good target to set. Now, if you're setting 135 as your target or 130 target, it's very important that the essay demonstrates your critical thinking skills. It demonstrates your critical thinking skills, because if you cannot demonstrate, so essentially I'm looking at essays demonstrating the person that you are. Okay, so ये person that you are का मतलब यही होगा that the essay must reveal the depth that you are capable of. Okay, the essay must reveal certain interesting debates. The essay should be addressing certain tension arguments. Because if you write a naive essay, which is just filling up pages, political angle, technical angle, ecological angle, वो फिर depth नहीं होता है. I am looking at a depth. This course or this session is not for those who are very sure कि उनको सोचना ही नहीं आता. Okay, if you can think, and I want you to think there, start thinking. So ये approach है आपका, and that's why I said that essay is more about the art of thinking. आप thinking ठीक से करो. So we gave you certain tools here. We said that when you're looking at the essay, look at essay actually in terms of what does it reveal about human nature. There is a philosophical angle to this. Our problem is a good, nice philosophical essay. We deliberately want to dumb it down to make it easy to write. हमें तो डेप्थ में लिखना है. Okay, so there we said. So सबसे पहले when you have a topic with you, आप कोई भी टॉपिक उठा लो. Okay, इस टॉपिक को पहले डिकोड करो. Decode the topic. Okay, and for decoding we said you use a technique of art of thinking. Okay, so art of thinking का approach क्या था? Now I want all of you to focus on this particular box right now. Now, these are some questions you will try to discuss through. Okay, ये जो कुछ questions हम बता रहे हैं, look at your essay from these. So it's like, don't answer the topic. Okay, our objective is question the topic. Question the topic. तो क्वेश्चन द टॉपिक कि टॉपिक के अंदर में हिडन अजम्पशन क्या है, टॉपिक के अंदर में पैराडॉक्स क्या है, टॉपिक के अंदर में व्हाट इज द काउंटर पॉइंट. Okay, in the topic, what is the philosophical meaning that is hidden inside the topic? That the topic tell us about some historic evolution. These are those deep questions you have to ask. So यही हम आपको demonstrate करेंगे. I'll demonstrate this to all of you. Okay, so let me take up a topic first, and let's see how you go about this one. The topic is, let me pick it out quickly. Yeah, this one. I noted the topic down. Just a minute. Yeah. Where did I write it? Yes. The topic I'm discussing is the greatest glory. I'll suggest all of you add this topic and we'll have conversation on this. The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but in rising every time we fall. But rising every time we fall. ये टॉपिक है. The greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but rising every time we fall. ठीक है? Now the first question I'll ask you, all of you, please respond. what is this topic about? What is this topic about? आप लोग एक्सरसाइज मेरे साथ करते रहो. Okay, can you give me quickly, okay, some lead points? What is the topic about? The greatest glory in living, okay, is not in never failing, but rising every time we fall. Okay, so it's, you say resilience, okay, ठीक है. It's about resilience. It's about relentless efforts. Relentless efforts. और बताओ, what is the topic about, anybody? ये topic किस बारे में है? Okay, the topic is about, okay, efforts, resilience, never give up. Okay, never give up. I mean, for एक और चीज, is the topic also about man's deep rooted desire to achieve something which is glorious? Okay, I mean, why would you tell a man that don't be scared of failing, keep on trying, because you will attain greatest glory? So the topic probably is also about how to drive uh, people to great achievements. अगर किसी को मोटिवेट करना है टू अचीव ग्रेट इन लाइफ, ओके, तो उसका तरीका यही है, कन्विंस हिम दैट ही मस्ट नॉट गिव अप. तो दिस ऑल्सो कुड बी वन टॉपिक, वन एस्पेक्ट हियर. सो मुझे ना ऑब्वियस मीनिंग तो ढूंढना है, ठीक है, but somewhere I also want to know whether you understand that there are a lot of hidden aspect also. This topic somewhere hides idea that man always seeks immortality. ये implied कहीं पर है? Okay, is this implied somewhere कि man का कहीं ना कहीं, because this idea of greatest glory जो है ना, it tells me that this topic is about, okay, man always wants to seek that level of immortality, or a level which is legendary, a man who doesn't want to give up in life, and therefore, okay, he says that I don't give up in life. Okay, so that is the implied aspect also of this topic. ठीक है, positive lens in the future. Okay, fine. Okay, so what is the topic about? Acha. Now, in this topic, what questions आप क्या पूछ सकते हो? Remember one thing, I do not want to write an essay. I want to demonstrate how I am thinking. I want to demonstrate my skills where I can go deep, which others can miss. मुझे वो focus करना है. It's not a simple exercise in filling the pages. I have to show some nuances that, people will be convinced. Okay, this man can think differently. This person has probably some ability to, dive deep beyond the obvious. So इस topic में what में I can always ask, what is glory? What do I mean by greatest glory? Okay. What do I mean by living? What is living? The greatest glory in living. यहाँ पर living का मतलब क्या है? I can ask, what is never failing? What is never failing? Okay, so I'm relentlessly asking some things here. Okay, what may, okay, what do you mean by rising? What is rising? For example, what is glory? Glory could mean some kind of timeless respect. Glory could mean, okay, unquestioned, okay, reverence. Glory could mean, okay, unfailing memories. Unfailing memories of achievements. And what do you mean by greatest glory? Okay, I said there's something, it borders on immortality. The greatest glory is about uh, that probably elevates man beyond the lesser mortals or regular mortals. The greatest glory in living, यहाँ पर living doesn't mean a regular life. यहाँ पर living is probably a life with purpose. यहाँ पर living means a life, okay, that is memorable. Okay, so give me some wordings here. Say, all of you, I hope you all are jotting down as I'm speaking. Okay, so I'm looking at this topic from a very different lens, okay, where I'm, number one, a question कि topic किस बारे में है. Number two, इस topic में जो keywords हैं, what the keywords mean, and these themselves can become an essay. Okay. So what type of questions? So if you look at this, I had shown a box to all of you. Okay. So you have to ask questions around, okay, no, not this one, sorry. This one. Ask what type of questions. Then ask why type of questions. Okay, so what is glory? What is greatest glory? What is the meaning of living? What is rising? Okay, rising, it means the ability to what? Reinvent oneself. Rising, the ability to fight back. Rising could mean the ability to, summon courage and take up a new challenge. Rising could mean the ability to learn new skills. Okay, तो rising word पे अपने आप ही you have discussions now. What is rising? What is never failing? Never failing is a man who is undefeated. So metaphorically speaking, never failing is like somebody who has not seen any adversities. Okay, I'm looking at literal meaning and implied meaning here. So what is the topic about is the first step. And then I'm moving on towards, okay, the what words of the topic. Achha. The third exercise we said is, let's have why questions. Let's have why questions. Why questions में, if you again look up, just ask, इसी उठाओ word से, why does man seek greatest glory? Why does man seek greatest glory? Okay. Why living is important for a purposeful life. And here living, I'm qualifying. Living is a purposeful living. So why purposeful living is as important for us? Why do people assume greatest glory is about never failing? तो ये टॉपिक है, कोई बोल रहा है ना कि द ग्रेटेस्ट ग्लोरी इन लिविंग लाइज नॉट इन नेवर फेलिंग. इसका मतलब क्या है? कोई बोल रहा है कि भाई आप जो सोच रहे हो वो गलत है. आपको लगता है ग्रेटेस्ट ग्लोरी इज ऑल अबाउट सक्सेस, इट्स ऑल अबाउट अचीवमेंट्स, इट्स अबाउट हैविंग नो फेलियर्स, इट्स अबाउट नेवर सीइंग रिवर्सेस. Okay, so my question here is, why do people think that the most glorious life is when people have managed not to fail at all. Okay. वो अपने मेरा क्वेश्चन बन गया. Can you give me some more questions, all of you? I'm looking at some more questions. Okay. Why rising up is a measure of greatest glory? ये obvious question बनेगा. Why rising up is important? Yes, नहीं. Importance से ज्यादा important है, Shiv, that you talk in the context of why rising is about greatest glory. That's more important. What is greatest glory? Okay. Yes, absolutely. Correct. Abhiroop, correct. So you've asked, topic किस बारे में है? तो हम keywords के साथ में, okay, what do those keywords mean? And then you moved on towards why. I think these 3 parts is set, all of you. Is these 3 parts set? अच्छा, now one important next discussion. अब ये देखो, यहां पर एक assumption है. I'm asking you कि इस topic में assumption क्या है? Okay. इस topic में we have to learn. Okay. So you tell me, in this topic, the greatest glory in living lies in never failing. Okay. इस topic में assumption क्या है? What is the key assumption in this topic? Anybody can tell me? The assumption in the topic is what? Assumption is a failure makes us strong. ये एक assumption है. And one assumption is that most people think that the greatest personalities have never failed. Okay. ये 2 अलग assumptions हैं. One is the assumption of the message. Okay. और एक है assumption of, okay, the basis of the wisdom. The message that the topic wants to provide is assumed है कि failure makes us strong. ये message देना चाह रहा है. And the basis of this wisdom कहां से आ रहा है? Basis is that most people think, okay, the greatest personalities have never failed. Now, एक और assumption if I, okay, have is here, that if I go by the assumption of message, failure teaches us more than success. और एक और assumption, the message assumption जो है, that there is more reverence, there is more respect for people who fight back. Almost romanticized ये idea है. Great people have not faced adversity, correct? All of you have to participate. आप बताओ, आप क्या सोच रहे हो from these discussions? Because see, it is this discussion which will elevate your essay. It is these discussions which will give you that, that next level. And assumptions ही मत बोलो. You can also question the assumptions. क्या assumption सही है? Question the assumptions. So look at the steps we have gone through. First, a generic, a topic किस बारे में है. Then some what-based questions about the topic. Then I've asked why questions. So ये what, why, ये वाले questions जो हैं, these kind of open up your thinking. They open up your, horizon की सोचना क्या है. And when I come here, I'm entering the depth. The previous was I am expanding. This is exploring the width of the essay. I'm gauging the width. अब हम थोड़ा डीप जा रहे हैं कि assumptions क्या है बताओ. Okay. Now, one thing I told in the first session was find some tensions in the topic. Tension का मतलब क्या है? That the topic must have some kind of opposite pull. Okay. The topic must tell me something about two interesting ideas and they coexist. Okay. So I am talking about, let's find the paradox. Let us find the tension in the topic. Can anybody tell me इस topic का tension क्या हो सकता है? What can be the opposing idea which will make the discussions interesting? Yes, Abhirup, you're right. An assumption is that people think failure is a stigma. ठीक है? And you can question that also. Correct? अब आप paradox में जाओ. इस topic का paradox क्या है? Anybody can tell that to me? इस topic में paradox क्या है? Paradox is failures strengthen, but beyond a point, they can break a man. They can break a man. That's a paradox. People seek greatness in success. Paradox is, however, okay, people romanticize those who fail and yet fight back. ये पैराडॉक्स नहीं है. हमें लगता है that people who are respected the most, who are probably revered the most, are those who are successful people. पर आप देखो romantic notions कहाँ हैं? The romantic notions are about people who keep failing and yet fighting back. So, for example, that movie, In Pursuit of Happiness, आपने वो movie देखा है? Have you seen that movie In Pursuit of Happiness? Yes. That story is great. Why? Will Smith, correct. वो story great क्यों है? वो story इसलिए great नहीं है कि Will Smith ultimately succeeded. It's great because the full movie was about failure. His homelessness, his failure, breaking marriage, his inability to provide, living in those shelters, child humiliation, and he fighting back. That makes him legendary. समझ में आ रहा है all of you here? ये paradox है. That while we seek greatness in success, actually, people romanticize about people who fail and fight back and rise again and again. Okay, so if you, the way we have romanticized, even Porus, the king. Okay, the way he fought, he lost and he rises back to challenge in another way. That is what made him, in fact, we romanticize Porus more than Alexander. Make sense? Make sense? जैसे कि if you have, have you seen that serial Game of Thrones? Yeah, you have seen Game of Thrones. उसमें who fits into this continuous fight back and surviving? Who fits into that? Okay, the Queen Daenerys, the Stark family, Jon Snow. They keep losing, fight back. They keep losing, they fight back. Even, okay, till the time the queen becomes what she did, okay, ये भी है. Okay. The greatness lies in success, but success can corrupt. ये भी पैराडॉक्स है ना? Yes, Tyrion Lannister, absolutely. देखो, आपका essay का quality, see, I'm repeating this to you. This is not a session if you're looking for 105, 105, 95, 90, उसके लिए है ही नहीं. I am looking at an essay which I can elevate to 130 plus. I'm being a bit guarded, but I am looking at, okay, maybe 140 plus. Okay. Yeah, the wildling, that lady, okay, fine. So, अगर आप essay में ये ढूंढ पाते हो ना कि essay में tension क्या है? Every philosophy will have a tension. Every philosophy will have this, okay, this tension where opposites are also true. Also, who can afford repeat failure, fall back? Yes, absolutely. While we glorify failures, the fact is, lot of failures finish people. In fact, there is no romance in only failing. The romance is when you fail and fight back. Kritika, excellent. Okay. Multiple failures may lose the opportunity of glory. Yes, correct. While failures are a way to achieving glory, multiple failures can compromise glory. Correct. And then you are a failure, you are a retard or rejected. वो भी true है. I'm sure in our families we have some people who keep failing, and then we have dismissed them completely. Okay, so paradox. I can say a failure is inevitable. Okay, but one must plan. One must plan to not fail. ये पैराडॉक्स नहीं है. लाइफ में फेलियर तो इंपॉर्टेंट है, ठीक है. इसका मतलब थोड़ी है कि जानबूझ के मैं जाके फेल कर जाऊं. So this is the hidden paradox. This is the hidden paradox. So some of you in the course are asking me, sir, paradox का क्या meaning होता है? Okay, there's the opposite. Okay, which is also true. Okay, as a part of the argument. Now, so if you have developed tension part, assumption हो गया, tension हो गया. Now you come down to what are the counterpoints. Counterpoint is I don't agree with the theory. Okay. जैसे कि in certain professions, okay, failures cannot be tolerated. उसको ग्लोरीफाई मत कर दो. Okay, say think of doctors, think of patients, think of pilots flying. So I disagree. Okay, certain professions, certain jobs में we cannot tolerate, we cannot celebrate failures. ठीक है. वैसे ही governments and those in authority of critical decisions, think of war, think of hazards and disasters में, यहां पर I cannot glorify failures. Okay, we cannot glorify failures. Rising back from failures is actually not great. What's great is anticipating crisis and dealing with it. Multiple failures may lose its. Yeah, ठीक है. Did you all understand the meaning of paradoxes and counterpoints? We discussed certain things last time. Today we are trying to build it on that. I said, no, this session is about build. आपको thinking सिखा दिया, आपको एक टाइप का आर्किटेक्चर दे दिया. Now I'm demonstrating to actually build the essay. Is it okay? So if I look at the topic, what I've done is, what is the essay about? Then I've asked what questions. I have asked why questions. Then I moved on to identifying paradoxes, identifying tensions. Like, I did one more thing here before I went that way. I identified assumptions. And then I moved into finding paradoxes. Then I moved into identifying the counterpoints. These three give us, okay, this open up the topic. And this helps me go deep. I will take up one more topic so that you understand the process. Yeah. Any questions on this? Any doubts on this, anybody? The angle of managing success is real glory. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. So there's also a dimension. Absolutely. So glory is not just about, so counterpoint banega, the glory is not just about managing failures and rising, it's also about managing success responsibly. Perfect. The counterpoint I have. Okay, so we will build on this slowly, gradually. Let me take up one more topic. I hope this part is clear. ये part clear हो रहा है all of you? We'll take one more topic. And the topic I had chosen was a very interesting topic. Wrote it somewhere. Yes, this one. The strongest walls are not built of stone, but of certainty. Please add this topic. The strongest walls are not built of stone, but of certainty. Can we spend some time thinking about this topic and then tell me what is the topic about? Strongest walls are not built of stone, but of certainty. The strongest walls are not built of stone, but certainty. Vision and willpower. Okay, okay. Vikram says the topic is about vision and willpower. Oh, Shiv. Okay. Kritika says it's about confidence. It's about confidence. Batao, anybody else? It is about determination. It's about determination. And Shiv has a very different spin. It says, infallibility kills exploration. Abhiroop says it is about knowledge. यहाँ पर जो wall है, the strongest walls, okay, this strongest wall is in positive sense or in the negative sense? पहले ये बताओ. And continuity brings expertise. Okay. The strongest walls are not built of stone, but of certainty. Both, Vikram, they both के अंदर बड़ा आसान है. Okay, you are escaping. अच्छा, यहाँ पर ये बताओ, चलो, ये certainty है. This certainty is in positive sense or in negative sense? ये बताओ मुझे. Shiv, you have caught some thread. Strength is not physical, but something else, like fortitude of mind. Okay. कृतिका आप नेगेटिव बोल रहे थे और फिर आपने कुछ और भी कहा था. यहाँ पर जो स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट वॉल है ना, ये इस आइडिया, द स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट वॉल इज अ मेटाफर ऑफ, ओके, जेल, a metaphor of trap, a metaphor you can't escape. Okay, you can't escape when you are too certain about yourself. तो यहां पर certainty is actually in the negative sense. That's why knowledge बोल रहे हैं ना, your life में learning must not end. If you're too certain, okay, then you're trapped in your own dogmas. If you're too certain, you're trapped in your traditions. you're too certain, you're trapped in your, self-narration. आप escape नहीं कर पाओगे. Which type of life is good? A life of certainty or a life of uncertainty? So this essay says uncertainty, okay, and that sense of incompleteness, that sense of, okay, that sense of, I'll say, doubt and confusion is what helps you explore. You will not explore till you start questioning things. You will not see a new perspective until you start challenging things. अगर आप श्योर हो जाते हो ना, फिर तो आपने अपने आप को बांध लिया. You are trapped. It's a very tricky topic. यहाँ पर the strongest wall is in the negative sense. It's a trap. आप फंस गए. यहाँ certainty is in negative sense. Dogmas, traditions, rigid ideas. Okay. Arrogance is certainty. A ship is safe in the harbor. Yeah, something of that kind. Correct. I have Venkatesh. Okay. The essay can be opposite. Yes, Adit, it can be opposite. Okay, but then, यहाँ पर certainty means something. So you can have, so that idea, Abhirup, is essentially the counterpoint. वो counterpoint है. But इस topic में जो core है वो है ये. The strongest walls. Certainty is always a negative concept. Remember this. Philosophical way में आप देखते हो, in philosophical way, being certain is a negative concept. In a philosophical way, a questioning mind, an uncertain mind, a thinking mind, a doubting mind, a mind that challenges, anxious mind, okay, that is always looking for, innovations. That in philosophical essays or thinking में, stability is negative. Okay, stability is inaction. तो काउंटर कुछ और बन सकता है. So this topic is not about vision, willpower. It is not about confidence. It's not about determination. It's about the pursuit of knowledge. It's about infallibility. अगर आपको लगता है ना कि आप कभी फेल हो ही नहीं सकते, it will kill your exploration. You're too certain about yourself. हाँ, yes, आदित्य. बेटा इसीलिए तो फिलोसॉफिकल टॉपिक्स है ना ये. हम तो चाहेंगे आप डिस्कस करो मेरे साथ में, okay, some of these topics. So this topic is about okay, you can say about the need to doubt and question. This topic is about the need to challenge fixed notions. Okay. It's about challenging traditions. It's about challenging, okay, maybe religion. I mean, this I always say in this class also, in this uncertain world that we live in, where everything is, undefined, vague, ambiguous, everything is, very volatile, everything is ever changing. ऐसे दुनिया, ऐसे life में, do you realize one interesting paradox where we are so certain about God and what God likes and dislikes? We are so certain about what will happen to us post-death. We're so certain about our next birth. Okay. We are so certain about what happened thousands of years ago, which, okay, I don't know how you can prove it. वी आर सो सर्टन अबाउट द रिचुअल्स कि ऐसा ही होता है, एनी डिविएशन इज अ सिन. दिस टॉपिक इज अबाउट दैट. Am I making sense here? So this topic is questioning, is certainty strength or is certainty weakness? यहां पर हम what पूछेंगे. What are strong walls? यहां पर strong walls किस सेंस में है? Strong wall, is it about physical walls? The strong walls, are they about our mental thinking? Strong walls, does it mean infallibility of religions? Does strong wall means being stoic? So what is strong wall? What is the meaning of built of stone? Okay, yahan par stone is a physical thing. The physical thing tell us that walls become strong not because of material. Okay, the strength we're looking for is something else. So the traps are not physical. The traps are not external. यहाँ पर stone जो है वो physical है. The traps are not external. The traps that we have, they are not imposed. They are inflicted. वो हम अपने आप को कर देते हैं trap. So what are strong walls? What is stone? What is certainty? What is certainty? Yeah. Yes, अभिरूप, मैंने बताया ना philosophical essays में certainty is a negative word. Stability is a negative word. Inactivity is a negative word. Otherwise, philosophy में, why are we romanticizing failure? In philosophy, why are we romanticizing mistakes? Why are we not acknowledging success? So what's counterintuitive हम उसमें जा रहे हैं ना. चलो, at least this essay demonstrates something. Now you ask a question around why. Why people seek certainty? Why certainty is seen as strength? Why strong walls are a trap? ठीक है. अभिरूप, well, that's another way of looking at that. आप लोग बताओ कुछ और why questions बताओ. Let's see. Can some of you think of why questions? What are your why questions? Why certainty? Okay, fine. I'll take your point then. ठीक है. Why strong walls? Why stone walls are strong? So why? So उसमें पता होना चाहिए कि why stone wall किसको मीन कर रहे हैं. So why strong walls are permanent? Okay. But यहाँ पर स्ट्रॉन्ग वॉल को तो हम स्ट्रॉन्ग मान ही नहीं रहे हैं, उत्कर्ष. So Aditya, your point I'll rephrase as why stone walls are less rigid than self-imposed restrictions and boundaries. यहाँ पर stone walls are external walls that others have made. यहाँ पर stone wall का मतलब वो होगा कि जो बाहर के लोग बना रहे हैं. Stone walls, okay, are those which are, imposed physically. हम बोलेंगे वो तो उसको आप पार कर सकते हो. What you can't cross is the walls you make in your mind about your certainty. वो वाला भाई उठाएंगे. Okay. Now, can you think of some paradoxes? Uncertainty is the mantra of civilizations, explorations, but human mind seeks certainty. Am I right? ये पैराडॉक्स नहीं है कि आप लाइव देखोगे जैसे द ग्रेटेस्ट लाइव्स आर दोस लिव्ड बाय एक्सप्लोरर्स एंड एडवेंचरर्स, बट society expects or demands stability and predictability. Can I say this? That's why, as father, as parents, as guides, okay, when we're teaching others, we teach them, go explore, don't be scared. For our own children, we say, no, have a stable life, don't explore too much, don't, okay, be, all over the place, find your line, find your career. ये paradox है. The fact is, anything new that you will want to build, it is built on failures. But life wants to succeed. Okay? The most rigid men are most vulnerable. ये भी paradox है. So Shiv, this is not a paradox, this is a counterpoint. ये counterpoint है. Okay? Paradox is two ideas that coexist. I repeat, a paradox is two opposing ideas, both are true. A counterpoint is I don't agree. ठीक है? If not certainty, solidarity might be weak in society. तो ठीक, ये counterpoint है. A society should not be built on, okay, that uncertainty. वो counterpoint है, Kritika. A paradox is two irony है. Okay. I'm working hard for success, The more hard I work, I fail more. I seek greatness. The more greatness I seek, the more fallible I become. Okay, I want to live a happy, peaceful life. Okay, but a happy, peaceful life is boring and actually is not happy. ये paradox है. Counterpoint, uncertainty can actually lead to disaster in critical decisions. Uncertainty, okay, makes one unreliable and maybe untrustworthy, and therefore not the relationships one is respected for. Go for uncertain, hamesha tentative, you will not be reliable, you won't be trustworthy. ये counterpoint है. Did you understand the meaning of these two opposing ideas? I think we need 1 or 2 more sessions to demonstrate it. So if I quickly recap, okay, we have done this earlier now. अगर मैं recap करूं, this is your mantra. First, ask what the essay is about. Ask what questions, ask why questions. Identify assumptions. Find 1 or 2 paradox. Find 1 or 2 counterpoints. एक काम क्यों नहीं करते हो? Last maybe 3-4 topics का, okay, last couple of years के topics में, ask AI, okay, tell me what are the assumptions, tell me the paradoxes, tell me the counterpoint. Can you do this, all of you? And I'll suggest if all of you are enrolled into, your programs, please look up Yuki. I hope all of you are aware of this now. आप यूकी में जाओ, essay format में, you ask this, what are the paradoxes in the topic, what are the contradictions of the topic, and what are the assumptions. Can you do this for 5 or 6 topics, all of you? Yes, Rajak Mehta, correct. And those enrolled in the course, do this and share on the Telegram group, on the WhatsApp group, whatever you want. And please know this, I am not teaching for 9500 marks. I am talking about 125, 130 plus marks. You have to elevate the level of your essays thinking. Abhiroop, let me see. Okay, ऐसा होना तो नहीं चाहिए था उस टाइम में. Okay, but you can reach out to me directly and I'll see if, okay, what was the issue. All good, all of you? चलो, that's for today. We have, okay, because essays मुझे लगता है कि ज़्यादा होना भी नहीं चाहिए. It's a thinking size. We don't want to tire all of you down. Do this work for 4-5 essays, share on the group, and I'll comment. And those not enrolled, you always have essays group. आप वहाँ डालो. And by the way, all the students, at 7:45, you have a session with Divya Madam for GS. Are some of you enrolled in GS MSP? Are some of you enrolled in GS MSP? Yes? Okay, so if you're enrolled in GS MSP, you please go and join the session for Divya Madam. It's on your dashboard. Okay then. Chalo, bye-bye all of you. Take care. Bye.